figured out what my entire issue was. It was OBS. Again, I don't know why, but this version just does not like to vibe with my computer or most of my games, and that's a little bit frustrating. But I think we should be fine now. So help me if the audio doesn't work. That'll be a whole nother issue. If it does not show up when I switch scenes, I am going to cry because I'm telling you, just half a second ago, it was working. Today has been a time. It's a time, okay? It's a time. And I really, I don't love. Why is there no sound? There's no sound. Give me a hot second. And I don't know why it keeps doing that either. Give me a hot second, because I have to go to my audio panel and figure out why my audio isn't working. That might be a good reason why. Hopefully this works. Just be able to... Yep, that worked. Great. You guys should be able to actually hear now. I'm supposed to talk to good doctor. You're not supposed to be here.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Yeah, he died for it. Do I have the heart to feel bad about Kelly? I hated her. Like, I was so mean to her the entire time. Thing got added. Oh gosh. But I was so mean to her the entire time. But I do, like, feel bad. Presley, Jenkins, everybody's on there. I really do need to make time to talk to my crew, don't I? You know what, we'll start with that.
May I speak with you, Commander?
You're not supposed to be over there!
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
I am cold and I'm trying to
Refugees
insulate
arrived
myself.
at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of
I need
medical
to fix my
supplies
chair.
to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Yeah.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you,
I
Commander.
need to clean up my wires.
With access to
somebody's
their
wires.
equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Ooh, ooh. Not like we can actually use Medigel to restore our health in this, so...
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Okay. Yeah, that's how it works. Yes. I still can't decide on
Busy?
that.
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
Thank you for the
I already
data.
have warp
The results
unlocked.
are available on the information network terminal.
Don't I? Yeah! Don't take away my warp. I love it. Or they weren't going to take it away, but why would you say that you're adding it? Pointless. Oh, yeah, they turned this into a billiards room. Oh! Shit, I forgot Ashley was here.
Good to see you.
Ah, you are here! Maybe I should have waited to do Eden Prime. Oh well. Too late now. I just want to get to a planet. Look, even the cadets have nothing for me. I don't know if they're cadets. They're probably fully blown soldiers and I'm infantilizing them. But I don't know their ranks. Probably in their names and I just didn't notice. Very possible. Ah. I've never approached it from this side.
I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard,
Hopefully.
I meant what I said
I need
earlier
to
about
remember
Kai
to
Lang.
unmute myself.
The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
I think a big part of the disappointment that came with the end of Mass Effect 3.
Commander.
Privates. Okay. It wasn't actually that it was reduced to the 3 endings. It was the fact that no matter what you did, you still lost. Go speak with the Quarians. What's this? We're gonna do that first. Because I know that's probably the minor. Anyway. But yeah, it was that no matter what, you really couldn't win. There was no one ending that was better than the other. It wasn't the possibility of failure, it was the guarantee of failure. That no matter what, Shepard doesn't survive, the Normandy is stranded. That's depressing. You know what? We'll have Ashley on the ground for this. We gotta level her up anyway. This dog in my area. So annoying. The dog will just go off barking randomly and not like a friendly, oh, excitement bark, but like a mean bark, and that just freaks me out. Ooh, yeah, let's do squad.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
Our intel is minimal.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
I really feel like a lot of this is just how much time are you willing to put into it? But yeah, no, particularly in a game that like focuses so much on the, oh yeah, you're giving us hope and you're our hero, having absolutely no possibility that the hero sees the end is very much trying to be realistic war. Jacob! No, we're gonna save you. We're gonna save you, buddy. It's gonna be okay. I love him.
On our 6, you, come with me. Sir!
Can see why Cerberus abandoned this place. Pretty damn chilly.
Alright, just keep moving. What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
Push! Push forward! Maybe we can flank these guys! Watch for it! Liara!
Will do.
All clear. Any civilians live?
Jacob, are you alright? Come in.
Hey man, how you doing?
On
Oops, wrong button.
Right, Jacob. How bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Bryn. If you can hear me, come in. Is there anyone there?
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
But yeah, it just... That's the thing, is... When you're telling a story, you have to decide whether or not you're going to be accurate
Jacob.
or...
Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
That's not what I'm trying to say.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now, but they'll be back.
She has freckles, that's so cute!
Sure you're okay?
Yeah,
Thanks.
I'll walk off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
You'll never own it, man.
Yo.
We're friends,
Good to
that's what
see
friends
you,
do.
too.
I should
Thanks,
not
and you
have
as well.
brought...
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole.
I should
She's
not
in
have
charge
brought
here.
Mass Effect 1
Tell me
crew
what's
for
going
this.
on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Yeah, but that's something
Time
that's
to
just...
evacuate.
When you're
Agreed.
telling a
Just need to
story,
get the AA
you
guns
have
on
to
the roof back
decide
online.
whether or not
Cerberus
you want
is
to
jamming them
be
somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the
realistic
sky.
or
Might be the network
fantastical.
link.
And
I'll check.
Mass
I'll meet you
Effect has
upstairs.
always ordered
Jacob,
more
you
on the
should get that wound looked
fantastical.
at.
You know,
I'm
it's
good.
sci-fi.
I mean, I
What do
will.
you expect?
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when
So,
you can.
when you get
You know
Mass
this guy,
Effect
Jacob?
3...
More ex-Cerberus?
They worked with me to stop the
Oh,
collectors.
shut up. I almost want to restart this just so that I don't have her on the grid.
Jamie, I didn't want to come here.
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Thank you.
Just, you deal with sci-fi elements like this, and then you somehow want your audience to be happy with a very realistic ending, and it is realistic. It's not a bad ending, but it's a bad ending for the story you've told.
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We
Oh.
met on Project Overlord.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have
I
any
should
news
shot
for me?
you.
I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you think
Yup.
I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I
You
did to
deserve
David.
that. You deserve
All I
to
can
be
do
haunted
now
by that.
is hope that one day he forgives me.
I don't like this man.
What are you doing here?
I want to hit him.
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element.
And instead, you're the guy who manipulated his brother and tortured him. Yeah.
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was
I don't
to
like
work
this
with the
man.
devil,
I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him.
him.
I don't like him. You can never make me like him. I want to
just
hurt
let you
you.
go.
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
Oh, I
What
want to
happened
shoot you on
Project
sight.
Overlord?
After your intervention,
don't like this
the
man.
elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research.
That is the
Overlord is
least
no more.
you can do. That is like the bare fucking minimum. Do you want me to pat you on the back, congratulate you? Too bad. You're doing literally the bare minimum.
I have to go. And I'm not even gonna pretend it was good to see you again.
Can I shoot him?
understand.
Can I please
But
let
Commander,
me fucking
thank
shoot
you
him?
for saving David. Both times.
I can't fucking shoot him. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. I want to hurt him.
Get the text from Stockholm cells to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
I chose
43,
literally
plus
the worst
research
people for
assistants.
this.
How did you maintain secrecy with that many?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
That just upped the ante.
So those refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive.
Let's go.
This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You win?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
Yeah, you are literally...
No way. These are
like
my people.
hunched over, bleeding.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here.
You survive one
Cerberus is
suicide
probably
mission, you're
jamming
not
the
getting a
satellite
second.
link. Radio
Not
me when you
happening.
found the controls, and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Evacuation level is Alpha.
Leave those things. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Shepard, I'm in here.
Yeah, I'm investigating more.
Shepard, I'm in here.
Told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary. Look, let's just focus on getting out of here alive.
Just go.
No, I'm okay. Let's just do this.
Some kind of poison tailored to Turians.
Ooh.
I thought we covered our bases.
These civilians had no hope of coming out of this alive.
Badly equipped, guns offline. It would have been a massacre.
Crazy.
Shepard, I'm in here.
I know.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
That's what he always liked about Cerberus, that he was able to do work that he was proud of.
What happened to your dad?
So I'm glad that he
Haunts
found
me
work
more
that he
like.
could be proud of without, you know, this the speciesism and bad
How
stuff.
long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her. You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
Hopefully,
What's the
you
story,
won't
Jacob?
have to deal with
Why
that.
are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus, I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
He deserves
What
beach
did all
time.
the fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for
Literally
better
every
mean
one of
something
these
to me.
people, they deserve a very
It
long
comes from the heart.
vacation.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
And you deserve
Sure.
those
I get that.
things.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like...
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind?
No.
I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
If Jacob says we're going to be all right, I trust him.
But my daughter, she's just a baby.
There, up ahead. find the satellite tower.
Reinforcements arriving, sir!
Really? I hate it.
Jacob, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
More enemies in our path. Shuttles overhead. They're dropping out of the sky. Trooper on the gun, Shepard.
Gotta get him off that gun!
Really?
Move up! Keep low and find cover!
Really? I make that. Nope.
We have to get up there and activate those AA guns manually!
Can't go up there. Even though really, you should just be able to lift your arms and go, woo!
Failure at junction. Repair and reset.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs.
Liara?
Liara, I
Because
need
she
you to fix
actually
the
has
guns.
tech,
You got it.
I think.
Ready, Ash? Just you and me.
You bet, Shepard.
Okay, I need to get out of Liara's way. Really?
It's proving difficult. I need more time. done. We just need to power up the guns.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Power restored. Gun 1 reset. Circuit incomplete.
The other gun's still down! Let's get over there!
Power restored. Circuit reset. Guns operational.
Shepard, AA guns are back online.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here. Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. But there's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the elusive man's cause. Your call.
Wait for my go.
You can begin the evacuation from the command terminal.
Got it.
Personnel from Project Mia should now be on board and ready to depart. Evacuation in progress. After checking in, please remain in the shuttle loading area to ensure your departure and transportation. Personnel from Project Tobin are moved to Shuttle 3. Evacuation level is Alpha. Full cooperation is vital. Please follow instructions from shuttle team leaders. Shuttle weight restrictions will be strictly enforced for non-essential equipment. Volatile chemicals are not permitted on evacuation shuttles. Evacuation level Alpha. Proceed directly to muster points for shuttle assignments. Non-essential equipment and effects may be brought to shuttle bay.
Security override in effect.
Evacuation in progress. Remain calm. Evacuation in progress. Remain. Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go. Stand by for shuttle launch.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
Shuttle 1 is away.
Alright, everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns.
Fun fact, one of the things I looked for when I was buying a new desk chair was one that I could sit crisscross applesauce in, which is exactly what I'm doing right now.
Shepard, shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away. I'll meet you down there.
Let's move! Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad.
Right behind you.
Jacob, bring up the main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Okay, let's get these... Here we go.
Need support.
Cerberus shuttle landing above. Got it. Finding a position.
Shuttle 1 away. 2 shuttles remaining.
Take out that shield generator.
One shuttle remaining.
Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right?
Affirmative.
We got this. Just need to hold them a little longer. That was the last of the civilians.
I'm sorry, that one Cerberus troop was up in the air like a ballerina. It was the funniest thing. I love it.
Understood.
Heads up. Mech on the field.
Jacob, hang tight. We'll clear you a landing zone. Cleared.
This place is crawling. Bringing the shuttle to you.
Roger that.
Echo, Tango with Delta squads are underground. Take down Shepard!
Am I really that high priority? Don't I feel special?
Shepard!
Commander!
Reinforcements arriving, sir!
Okay, let's go. Out by the skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request.
I'm sorry, almost?
I need your help.
Who died?
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Respectfully, I love her.
But I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
You don't want to join the team on the Normandy?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is important to me. It's where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
Dude, I don't want you on my team. I want you to stay doing what makes you happy, whatever that may be. As long as it doesn't hurt people like fucker Archer. I'm sorry, my brain's just gonna think about him for the rest of the day, and it's gonna be a moment.
Keep them safe, then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
Okay, I think my vacuum is done in here. She's coming back. She's coming back! She's coming back! I don't want him! Get him out of my house! I'll take Jacob, I'll take Dr. Cole, but fucking don't give me Gavin Archer! It's fine! I don't like that motherfucker. And no offense to anybody that does, but what he did is not forgivable. You tortured your brother, almost killed him, and would not fucking admit it was wrong until I showed up!
And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies. Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Thank you, Kaylee. Or not Kaylee. My brain went Samantha, Sanders, Kaylee. She's not Kaylee Sanders. She's Samantha Trainer. Apparently I can't get away from talking to my crew. I'm kind of just over here like, I don't want to talk to anybody. And they're like, oh, can you talk to me next time you're on the Citadel? Talk to me next time you're on the Citadel.
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is. Though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Don't
Age
fuck
before
with
wisdom.
Garrus.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
Hey!
I was the Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
Hey! That doesn't mean shit, man. That's rude. So it doesn't count. You did that with
Have we found
Shepard.
any new engineers for the
And then
Crucible
it's
group?
like, but yes, it does. It counts.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's
You really
so much
don't.
you could tell
It's
us.
kind of impossible to understand.
I had something I wanted to show you, Shepard. Could we meet in your cabin when you have a moment?
Oh, okay. I don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna go with shields.
Still think you can win this, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mentioned those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously
They're
dropped,
men.
while Archangel did a little.
Like the stereotypical men.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
No.
It's a gift.
Can't do this. Not in this house. Buddy, no.
Hey, Commander.
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him.
That was the worst thing I've ever heard. Okay, why do you want to meet me in my cabin, Liara? Should I be scared? I feel like I should be scared. Are you gonna tell me some bad
you
news?
Have something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Okay, there's a box.
Come on
What's
in.
in the box? Please tell me. I can't.
Could we
Just
sit?
tell me.
I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again.
Oh.
So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
That's sweet.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing.
She does.
I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes, I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records.
What?
Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks, Liara.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd like it to be your call.
All
I
right.
trust you.
Let's begin with the fact that Earth's most famous officer was born and raised in space. The commander was a strong biotic and a skilled technician, a deadly combination in a fight. She was a soldier and a leader, one who made peace where she could. And it was a privilege to know her.
Careful this doesn't sound like a diary.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
So are you.
You've
So
been
are
there
you.
for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Yeah, you were off being the shadow broker, hun.
I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
I love that they're friends. I love it. I'm glad it wasn't bad news. I've never gotten to that point. Okay, yeah, Garrus's idea of fun is typical fare, so I'm not really sure what he wants to do, because like I said, I've never gotten to this point before. So, I'm kind of nervous and a little excited. Oh!
Signal confirmed.
Well...
Reapers eluded.
Oh, still here? We are going to cut this so close.
Faster than light jump successful.
Can I get back to the mass relay? No! Whoops. Oh gosh.
Evasion successful.
That was really, really close. Not cool. Okay, we'll investigate the Asari colony. Because I really do want to chip away at Mass Effect, and then I don't know what game I'm going to play next. I have a couple ideas. Mass Effect was kind of like a no-duh because I was really missing it and they were coming up with the new Legendary Edition. So, I don't know what I'm going to play next. I don't know whether or not I'm going to play a primarily story game or... I want to do a game with a story, but I don't know whether or not I'll opt for something that is more... I should have brought Garrus and Edie! Jacob would have been like, what the fuck is this? That would have been funny. Anyway, not happening. Bye. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go for a primarily story game or a game with a story, but more like combat. Don't know yet. Oh, definitely. Capacity. Don't have
Information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that.
Forgot about this. I'm not gonna like this at all.
Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
So what does the Asari High Command want us to do?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
I mean, they chose to isolate
was
themselves.
Just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
This is terrible. I'm going to scream, and it's gonna be a whole fucking moment.
My visor's IR says this shuttle's warm. Recent visitor?
However, we get to see my girl Samara.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
This is gonna be terrifying.
That sound.
I remember when my brother played
There's
this.
more than one out there.
Oh gosh.
What was that?
Stay sharp.
Reapers. Looks like we know why the commando teams went silent.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
At least it's no surprise nuke on Tachanka, but the commandos want this place gone pretty badly.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
I'm not done investigating.
Delay. You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Reel is floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
Literally, just kids.
I heard something.
That was me. Sorry.
Be more careful, Garrus. We're gonna quick save because not boding well.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
What brings a Justicar out here?
My daughters have lived here for centuries, Garrus. I've come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Falere and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them.
Rila was
they are my responsibility.
Referenced
and
earlier.
It's one that cannot be abandoned.
hard on
even
the
as our
other
galaxy
kid,
crumbles.
like obeying the rules. So
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
My name is Tashia Pore. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
It's too quiet. Are there any survivors?
This fight didn't last long by the look of it.
It wouldn't. The monastery only had a few guards to protect it, not an army.
ammo scattered.
That one's new.
Went down.
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
You're gonna see.
Mother, you came. As soon as I was able.
Aww.
Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have been...
They have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The
Just
Great
shift
Hall
out of focus. Love that.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry.
She's losing her home.
Falere! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there. Please be swift.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Really? Find that hard to believe. Battle music. Gosh. Really? This is why I have my blanket.
There's our bomb.
And Falaire.
Rila, wake up!
Falaire, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up. Rila? Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
Not without a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
That's the last one.
For now. Let's get back to that bomb.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
I'm so sad for them.
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila! We're not your slaves. Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her
It's already
choice.
dead.
And it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falair, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save
So we
Falair.
saved her for nothing.
Mother, no! My daughters, you were all so much... Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falair?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I
And
should
she'll
have left
rebuild
any
it.
time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then the code permits you to stay, as you are.
They give her more depth in this singular
Once this war
scene
is over,
than they did
and
throughout
if I
all
am
of
able,
Mass Effect 2, I
will
swear.
visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falair rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falair, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
We're not going to turn down any help, so...
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Honestly. I feel like that's half the time. It's like, oh, well, I
I
guess
read
we
your
just
report, Commander.
follow the smoke.
We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
On the other hand...
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass, just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6 washouts, it's just one more reason they're not worth a damn.
So I think we're going to stop by the Citadel next,
Liara
because...
mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Yep. Because we can officially, because we've been introduced to Banshees, do the Leviathan DLC, I believe. I do not know if it actually fits within the story, but pretty much all of these DLCs don't really fit together right. So. We're gonna go to the Citadel, talk to our crew members, and then we will get started on Leviathan. You know, before we shut down for the night, because so help me, this is already an hour and a half, and gosh, I had way too much emotions for that. I'm sorry, but like a mother who would rather, like, a mother who loves her children that much, it's inspiring. And you cannot convince me otherwise. I need more fuel, but I don't know where to get it. We're gonna dock at the Alliance docks. We'll talk to everybody.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
the embassies first, because I believe that is
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
where the commando's partner is. I'm not sure, but I believe so.
Perhaps you could send the girl to your side of the family.
Are you kidding?
Nope.
My family disowned me when I married Miota. Only is why. They'd be happier to see those Cerberus assholes than they would be to see me.
I understand why you would not wish to send your daughter to them.
Yeah, well, your understanding doesn't help me or my daughter much right now.
I can't believe we killed Counselor Odina. That is gonna live rent-free in my head. It still can't. I'm close to, but...
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah, with Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang?
Stay hydrated,
That
drink
slippery
my water.
bastard's still alive?
He's alive and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the elusive man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the elusive man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And
He pronounced it as dynasty last game,
Exactly.
so... I guess we're doing dynasty now?
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ari is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No.
No. I couldn't.
Yes. We have to go by the hospitals and all that. Wait. Was there... Ah! Nope. Let's go to the map. Okay, so apparently I walked by Javik and Samara. They're probably on the other side of the waiting room. We're gonna talk to both of them. I hope she's okay, because that was probably a lot.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist.
Possible
after this
your,
war.
like, entire
that
species
few
won't
of you?
exist.
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Will Falair be alright in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I
A
don't know
sad
if you
thought
believe in
just
such
struck me.
things. But
No
God
matter
is
what
go
you do
with
at the end of the
Shepard.
games,
We'll both be tested in fire soon enough.
the Mass Effect relays are destroyed, which means Samara probably never gets to see her daughter ever again. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be, like, totally weird. Just, okay, what the fuck are you? This is some
Hell of a
weird
view, isn't
collector bullshit?
During
No?
our war,
Okay.
this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel alive. That's a victory in itself.
Yeah.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire. The power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
Yeah. It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Hey, Hannah. I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
Every hope.
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Yeah, no, starts giving a speech about how pointless it all is, and it's like, That doesn't sound super smart.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
My head hurt. Oops.
And what the risk if you will speak again?
No!
And what the risk if you will speak again? Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak. You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if it must? We understand it took. You've never been. Has that changed? Must we understand?
I'm really not interested in this.
Damn, Cerberus.
You're gonna go on about
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Oh! Buddy, what are you doing here?
How long till we killed Korlak?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. C-Sec will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing. They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus. Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Help's coming, but not in a rush. Oh, never mind, he's the first guy.
Zaid used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Why? Why go after your old employer, Zaid? Now you know my name, all of a sudden.
Good question.
How do you know my name?
Wrong door. He needs you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. She's a recent acquaintance. How recent?
Very recent.
Shit. All right, I'm listening.
Yeah, like, couple minutes.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
You really could have avoided this.
You should have gone to C-Sec if your life was in danger.
And be thrown into prison? No. The things they would do to me after
Which
the damage
means
I
you
caused.
deserve to be in prison!
What intel
You were
did you give
literally
Cerberus
saying
on
I
this
deserve
colony?
to be in prison, but I didn't want to be in prison.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor. Turned? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or
No.
you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to our Volus' better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
I'm picking.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this.
Yeah, go into witness protection.
You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later. C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
Cool. This voice actor died.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too.
Her name is Tasha
Weshra? I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
No thank you, game.
It'd be nice. And who knows?
I love my friendship with
settle down
Liara so much.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it.
You are never gonna live a civilian life, Liara. You are the shadow broker. Okay. That's that. Okay, let's...
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Look, the asshole's in custody now. Killing him won't bring anyone back.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Don't answer that.
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in CSEC in civilian gear with a weapon. I know when I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers, Alliance Marines, retired.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. CSEC officer who helped Cerberus. CSEC caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people. And he's former Alliance, like us. The way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
Why is murder justified? Never.
If you gun that man down, you're dishonoring the uniform just as much as he did.
Like hell I am.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
like
murder.
Peace any more than you do. But the intel we get will save lives.
Says who?
Our superiors. The people we swore to serve and trust. Captain Summers.
Like, you're looking down at
Yes,
him
Commander.
because...
Sorry, Commander.
Oh, well, he aligned
I'll shut it down.
himself with Cerberus,
Thanks.
so I'm gonna kill him. And it's like... That doesn't make it better. Oh, shit. I do not have a lot of Renegade, but that is fine.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Is that just the
Don't
code?
answer that.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hat after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
The second human Spectre assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council.
She didn't assist, really. She was kind of the main person, and then I came in after and was like, hey, by the way.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Okay, so I guess holding area now? Doing chores at the Citadel.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
What's up?
What the hell you looking at?
Nothing. Nothing.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Appreciated.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Why can I not go down?
Defending the hegemony.
Okay, whatever.
Purchases are a credit to the hegemony.
Lieutenant Commander Ashley Williams.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
Yep.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess.
The best
CSEC
thing
has
when it's
tightened
cold
access
is
to
a
the
warm
Citadel, and
drink
we've got
and a soft
desperate
blanket.
people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Chakwas spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference. And our mission may just save everyone. Now's not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
No replacement has been selected for the position.
Are you kidding me?
James, you still losing?
I know. You don't have to say anything. But I'm about to make my comeback.
No, you're not.
Heavy losses are mounting.
Hey.
Colonies of Elysium,
Oh.
Tiptree,
Hey,
and
it's you.
Susan Hope are hit by
Still
Reaper
waiting, I see.
forces.
Any news?
No, but they promised, right? They'll get here soon.
I'm sure do. I'll drop by later to check in on you, if that's okay.
Okay.
While the Alliance takes heavy losses, Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Palawan.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
We'll stop by Purgatory just to see if there's anything. I think there is.
Now arriving at ward level Purgatory.
Yes. Cortez, Edie, and Joker.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on all the things you're fighting.
Jack! When did you get here?
This sucks. What have you got there? Duty roster for the students.
It's what I do for fun now.
They've got us spread out across Alliance units. Reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing. How are they holding up? They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave. Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you. Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine. Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on. Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks. My guys are handling the support stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
Blame your own soft heart.
Come on.
It's not my fault.
What? The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
Wait, are we making the mistake of drinking with Jack? Because that's a problem.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
Yeah. Shepard's just like awkwardly, which is me on the dance floor, to be completely honest. So I'm not one to talk.
The Alliance is bringing medical supplies by the ton. I know a guy in customs. Crates of Medijoe from weeks ago are still sitting on the dock. I put my friend finds us.
Damn it, Morales.
How are you two
Hey,
doing?
Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
Good for you guys. Is it a little bit
like
weird?
you two might make a good
Maybe.
match.
But you know what?
I was
Fine.
not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
Okay, so I'm just missing Cortez. Arya, do I want to know why you're still hanging out here when you have Omega?
It seems the galaxy can't keep us apart. Since we took back Omega, I've been consolidating my resources for the war. It's a little easier to coordinate from here. So unfortunately, I'll be slumming it on the Citadel for the time being.
Yeah,
The
this
Blue
is
Sun's
definitely
blood pack
slumming it.
antidotes are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
No, thank you.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I have no idea where Cortez is. The fact that you can walk behind the bar is just kind of interesting. You know what? We're just gonna move on. I am starting to get a headache, which means we gotta finish this up, so... I have some stuff to drop off at the hospital.
Recognized. One moment, please.
I think we'll go to the docking bay, finish up
Now arriving at
conversations,
Memorial
'cause I think we do
Hospital.
have conversations.
We're at this little farm. We killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner and show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. And she's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Hell yeah.
Sure. I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Oh, you're gonna be a dad!
Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
That.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
You do know that's not my first name, right?
I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
No.
None
Full
taken.
support there. Don't name your kid that.
It was interesting to meet Bryn.
Oh, already
She's
did
great,
this.
actually. Wasn't exact.
Really?
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah. Good.
So what's going on with you?
My
You still
name
like
is
what you're doing?
Jane Shepard,
good.
but sure.
I'm good.
Let's
Still
name
not
the
tempted
baby
to come
after
back
my
to
last
Miami?
name, not my first.
Always tempted, Shepard. but no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong, I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Gotta protect our
Holding
best
up.
and
If
brightest.
they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
I'm glad we had time to...
Me too. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
To the Reapers, when Elysium was attacked, Alliance forces were able to evacuate most.
I don't remember where this doctor was.
Turian troops have been bolstered by
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
Spectre status recognized. Please select. One moment, please.
Yeah, no, I'm working up a headache now.
Now
So,
arriving at docking bay D24.
yeah, I gotta talk to Garrus and then...
Shepard, if you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change.
I'm up for fun.
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
We're going driving? I mean...
Where are we going?
Hey.
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I
Thank
want to go
goodness
up
I'm not
there.
afraid of heights.
But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
I mean, what are they gonna do? It's like, we're your only hope against taking down the Reapers. You gonna arrest us? Time will find you.
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing, interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
And it shows on your face. We're not mean.
Seems like
We're
these,
not
you know,
being
who your
mean.
real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. They never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So not Ashley.
You're not
kidding,
going
I'm
to propose
kidding.
marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No.
Burn.
All right, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside.
Let's miss on purpose.
Do it.
He needs
I'm Garrus
something.
Vakarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
Well, at least it's not one of the 1,000 favorite shops I have.
Right here. Bronze this gun so the whole galaxy knows.
That you're the king of the bottle shooters. Glad you're around, Garrus. Never know when the bottles might revolt.
That was fun.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Outstanding.
We'll stop at Bryson's lab and save, and then we're done. I know that. Why are you telling me that?
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley? Could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson.
Hello,
and
Dr.
this is Task
Bryson.
Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
Goodbye, Dr. Bryson. Oops.
This is Commander Shepard. I need CSEC at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a CSEC alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Congratulations! You're a murderer.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
You shot Bryson. You killed him.
No, I couldn't have! I'm not a murderer! I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger. But I would never do that!
Indoctrination.
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
Get him out of here.
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic, see if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update?
Gosh,
Admiral,
this
the
conversation
Leviathan
is
system's been
lasting
investigated.
forever.
I think we're really onto something.
Give me the brief.
About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently
sorry.
received a log from their field researcher.
I
It
cannot
may yield more
muster
information.
any energy at this point. Headache's hitting me pretty hard. So I'm gonna go put an ice pack on and stuff. And we will pick up with Leviathan next week. I am starting back with school. So I will have to update my Twitch schedule to reflect the schedule I have on my About page, which is going to be more consistent. And of course, if you want updates, the best place for that is on my Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. Thank you, and have a nice day while I am struggling to speak. I have really bad migraines, so nothing much I can do right now. But this is fun before, headaches kick up. That being said, goodbye.